just missed.
That's inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. No question about this one. It's out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one in triple digits. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Inside, ball
just off the inside edge. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Beltran batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Smith over at second. Hodges over at first with 1 away. And now 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 3 and 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-0. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1 and 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Misses inside. 2 and 1. That one missing inside. That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
And that's low for ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
2 balls,
that's a nice miss right there.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Donaldson, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact not too many hits either. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Gets a piece. And stays alive. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Ketel Marte. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now this one gets through. Schwarber fires it in quickly. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day. Go out there, hand it over to the bullpen. Perhaps.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran snags it, and that is all set for the start of the inning. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss, strike one.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chipper Jones. On the ground to third. There's one to Hodges, and they turn 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. They say you win. 2 out, space is empty.
1-1.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Start of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Just missed. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Two balls. 2 strikes.
This is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Marte. And Polanco is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1
Strike 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Schwarber now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 8-2. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Rutschman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first.
Got him.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out to left field. Schwarber in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Cashapp Marte. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here is Cashapp Marte. Clemens back to work. Fastball is outside.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. And that is out of play. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Left-hand batter waits. That's off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 1 for 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, out to short. They get the force, and that is bottom of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And now, Carlos Beltran. Tap foul at the plate. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. That one missed. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And it's fouled away. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Cashapp Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Gets under it and pops it up. And it falls. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 9-2. So now here's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next
Ball
one misses, and the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
a little
2.
bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's
That
ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
We got full count.
And they're all loaded
ball
up.
4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So they're all loaded up. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard,
No
you
balls,
can
2
get away
strikes.
with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I
0-1's
was,
the count.
pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
So digging in, Chipper Jones. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Cut on and lifted in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Donaldson winds and fires. And that one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
3-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.